What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell, so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle, King Hustle X1M. No rags, just riches. King Hustle Crazy Reactions, The Hustle Family, Turn Motivation to Means, Dog Pound Exotic Pups, Goosebumps Horror Stories, Sleeping with the Rain, Milwaukee Made King Hustle Live, and King Hustle 2.0. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright? Got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for, right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What to do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems. We are back at it again with the sauce. We are back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero. You ready to be your family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your pen, get your notepad, and let's get to these gems that's going to help you win, all right? And in today's video, I'm really going to give you guys information how to create a $500 to $100 to $1 million credit profile. Establishing your personal credit and your business credit. How to become a self-made millionaire. How to become a successful entrepreneur, because these are the information that we need. This is the information that we need. These are the resources that we need. This is the information that they should have taught us in school that they didn't. So with that being said, I'm going to be the one that teaches us this information. I'm going to want to be the one that preaches this information so we all can become successful off credit. All can become self-made millionaires and successful entrepreneurs. All right, so with that being said, let's get to work. So it's a lot of people out there that's tired of working their 9-to-5 jobs. It's a lot of people out there that's tired of working for somebody else to continue to grow their business, and they're only getting paid minimum wage, only getting paid pennies on a dollar. Because we all know if you have a 9-to-5 job, that job is not structured for you to become a successful person, a self-made millionaire, an entrepreneur. It's not. Becoming a self-made millionaire and an entrepreneur all starts with you. You gotta want to do that. You gotta have some type of blueprint or game plan on how that's going to happen to you. You gotta have some type of will and want to do something other than what you're doing to make that happen. Now, a lot of people feel as if one job or two hustles or two jobs can change their life. Now, if you have two good jobs, that's great. That can put you in a position to start things faster than other people, but it's still not going to make you a self-made millionaire. And a lot of people don't understand that. Why work that 9-to-5 and get paid $2,500, $3,000 a month when you can work for yourself all day, every day, doing what you want to do, doing what you love to do, and have no problem doing it, and turn yourself into a self-made millionaire? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people say, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I can do. I don't know. I don't have any sources or information or resources to do anything. So all I know is to work this 9-to-5 job. That's 100% lie. At some point in time, you got to start using your cabeza, your brain. You got to understand that if you really look at what's going on in the world, everybody is doing the exact same thing. There are so many people doing the exact same thing, and everybody is doing the exact same thing, that there's always room for somebody new to do the exact same thing. So you got so many people cutting hair. You got so many people selling hair and doing hair. You got a lot of people doing YouTube. You got a lot of content creators. You got a lot of streamers. You got a lot of people doing YouTube faces automation videos. You got a lot of people with clothing brands, clothing lines. You got a lot of people doing a lot of the same thing. Wholesale, real estate wholesalers. You got a lot of people in the sports world, commentators doing commentating. You got a lot of people doing the exact same thing. So you, as a person, using your cabeza, using your brain, you should tell yourself, okay, let me see what's going on out here in the world, and what do I like to do. Okay, I like doing this, I like doing that, so let me find and see all the people who are doing the exact same thing and see how they're doing it, and how I can take bits and pieces from everybody that's doing the exact same thing and do it in my own way and entertain the people. Because like I tell people all day, every day, everybody complain about not having this, having to pay this bill, having to pay that bill, blah 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 blah. The easiest way to start making passive income, and we all know what passive income is, money that you're making while you're asleep, money that you're making because you invested into something and you don't have to do anything to to really make that money. You planted your seed and now your money is growing. That's what passive income is. So if you invest into a beauty salon with a female and she's making money and she's paying you each month $2,500 because you get a percentage off that, that's passive income. If you go buy a duplex and you rent them both out at $2,500, you get a $5,000 a month in passive income. You don't have to do anything. You planted the seed, now your money is growing. So I tell any and everybody, like, everybody want to make money, everybody want to do something, everybody want to become successful, everybody, regardless of what they say, want to have some type of notoriety, want to have some type of celebrity in this, want to be known, want to have some type of want people to know them. You got people that'll do a TikTok, post videos or pictures and videos of them all day, but won't do a YouTube video that's gonna make them some actual money. Because there's ways to do YouTube. You got, oh, I don't want to show my, that's the main excuse I hear people say. Oh, I don't want to show my face on YouTube. Oh, I don't have the things that I need to start doing what I want to do. Excuses. Because one, there are many channels on YouTube. It's called YouTube Faceless Automation Channels, where all you gotta do is create a video and post it. And it gets views and you can start monetizing it and make money off of it. You don't have to show your face. So you got horror story channels, you got rain channels, you got meditation channels, you got sports highlight channels, you got top 5, top 10 channels, you got so many different channels and videos. You got animal channels, you got Korean food channels, you got overseas food channels, you got animal channels, and all these videos you can create on your own or you can outsource them, meaning you can have somebody create them for you and you can have that done at Fiverr.com. Or me, I'll create the video for you. But you don't have to show your face to start making millions and millions of dollars. A lot of people don't understand that Mr. Beast has so many different YouTube channels generating revenue that a lot of people think he just got that one channel. No, he has so many different YouTube channels generating revenue that's how he became so successful, because he has so many different YouTube channels with different niches, different content that people are intrigued with. And I be trying to tell my people out there, I be trying to tell any and everybody, okay, I deal with a lot of women. I'm a player into making progress, and we all know the acronym for that. I'm a player into making progress. You write that down, and every first letter is the acronym, so y'all know what it is. And a lot of people get that misconstrued. A lot of people think a player into making progress deals with women who sell their body to other men for money, and it's not like that. A player into making progress deals with people who want to elevate, and depending on what they decide to do is what they're going to focus on. So if I meet a woman and she wants to go out in the streets and do whatever she want to do, that's what she decides to do. So that's what we're going to focus on. If I meet a woman that wants to do YouTube content and do music and whatever, that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to put all our energy into that. If I have a woman that wants to work a job and invest into becoming a realtor or doing real estate, that's what we're going to do. And that's where a lot of people get it misconstrued. Because at the end of the day, a man's job is to guide and provide and lead whoever to the right, down the right lane to being successful. Provide, protect. Women go to their fathers when anything happens. So the first thing a woman says is, I'm calling my dad, I'm calling my brother, I'm calling some type of male role model that I feel is going to protect me. So when it comes to any woman, a man's job is to guide, provide, and protect them, because women can't do the same thing that men do, and men can't do the same thing that women do. But at the end of the day, the world's perception is that the man, the stronger entity, is supposed to protect their weaker entity, and women are the weaker entity. It's not me saying it, it's what the world perception is, and it's what the genetics is. Men are physically born stronger than women. There are different chromosomes. Like, there's just scientific facts to things in life. And what I'm saying is, okay, if this woman wants to do this, I'm gonna guide her down that lane. But there's some type of guidance. There's some type of structure. And if that person listens, success will come. So a lot of people don't understand, why do I do this? Why do that? That's why, because I'm here to guide, provide, and provide protection and resources for people to win in life, and I work better with women. And if that woman wants to get her life together, okay, what do you want to do? You see all these people in the world doing the exact same thing. What do you want? What do you like? What do you like to do and see other people doing so we can focus our attention on that? Okay, you want to be a content creator. You want to model. You want to do music. You want to invest into a clothing brand. Okay, so how are we going to start generating you some type of income? Okay, we're going to start doing YouTube. We're going to get you a YouTube automation channel, and we're going to get your credit together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start you with a rain channel, because that's something that you can do all day, every day, post videos and start to make money without showing your face. So that's a video, boom, a channel. So I'm gonna show you how to get those videos and post those videos. Okay, you want to do a blog channel, a reaction channel. Okay, we're gonna do that. Now you're gonna start making content just like this. I'm gonna put you in the positions to make it happen, because as long as you stay consistent at whatever that you're doing, at some point in time it's gonna work out for the best for you and anybody out there. And that's just what it is. So when it comes to building a credit profile and being successful and becoming a successful entrepreneur and a self-made millionaire, you got to understand these things. It's room for any and everybody to do the exact same thing that everybody is doing out there. You just got to pick what you want to do and go hard at it. So all these people like, I don't know what I want to do. That's 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Like, how do you not know what you want to do, and you've been seeing everything that's been going on in the world for so long, and you still don't got an idea of how you can start making some money? Make it make sense. So it's a lot of people that understand that, okay, I'm not going to be a drug dealer. I don't want to sell my body. Those are the two main hustles that the average American knows. Sell drugs, sell their body, or just get a regular job. That's only three things, resources and information that people know to start making money out here. And there's billions of ways to make money out here. So many ways. I ain't gonna say billions. It's a lot of ways to make money out here. A whole lot. You just gotta use your cabeza. And there's a lot of people that look down on people who work jobs. But those people who look down on people who work jobs are broke. People who look down and always comment on people who doing something are the people who are broke, because people who are actually doing something with their life and doing something don't got time to comment. People who actually making money and doing something in their life not going down another person because they work a job. Because everybody that makes a comment on any video or anything is broke. You never see millionaires hating on people who trying to make something happen. You never see successful people hating on people who trying to make it happen. You never see people in a position that's doing something with their life hating on people that's trying to make it happen. Never. You always see broke people, haters, and kids hating on people who trying to make it happen. Am I right or am I wrong? And they do it so good that it discourages people from doing certain things. Forget them. They're trying to do that so you can continue to stay in the same position that they are in. They don't want to see you win. Nobody wants to see you win. That's why nobody's families, everybody doesn't support the person that's actually trying, because there's a lot of people in the world that's not trying. There's a lot of people in the world that wants to do something, but it's not willing to do what it takes to make it happen. And once they see somebody that's close to them doing what it takes to make it happen, that's when the jealousy comes. Because at one point in time, y'all was at the same position, but that person started doing something to elevate. And people feel like they're entitled to something because they were at one point in time, y'all was at the same position and you was with them. So once you grow, they feel like you got to take them with them and give them something, a handout. It doesn't work like that. And that's why people who end up becoming successful and growing life leave people behind, because they're not willing to grow. They want to stay in the same position. That's why you see people still doing the same things after 30, 40 years. That's why you see the same people getting the same results. And this is what people are not understanding. Who cares about how much money you spending on clothes? Who cares about how much money you spending on jewelry? Who cares about all these things that don't matter? That's what the world worries about. Things that don't matter, which will allow us to stay in the same position, which is broke. And that's what the government, that's what they want us to do, stay broke. They don't want minorities getting information and taking over the world. That's why they didn't teach us this in school, because in school, public schools, inner city schools, the race is majority Black, Hispanic. And then majority of the Caucasian kids, they go to the outer schools, the suburban schools, the private schools, and things like that. The system is set up like that. So for people to understand that, okay, you can really become a millionaire working at McDonald's. You can become a millionaire working at KFC, Wendy's, Zaxby's, Whataburger, Walmart, Target. It doesn't matter. As long as you're generating some type of funds, you can invest those funds. As long as you invest, you'll be more blessed. So you work at Target in the morning, Kmart at night, 2 checks. You making roughly $4,000 a month. Okay, now you can go get your LLC. And you want to start a clothing brand, right? So now you can go get your LLC. Now you can get your EIN number. Now you can get your personal bank account and your business bank account, checking and savings. Start depositing money into your personal bank account, taking a percentage of that and start putting it into your business bank account. Start figuring out how much it costs to get samples made. Start small. Invest into a small amount of product for your clothing brand. Sell that product. Now you making profit because you're gonna make profit off what you buy. Now you doing that consistent while you working your job. So now you got 2 streams of income. Now you got 3 streams of income because you work in the morning and at night, and you got a clothing line that's starting to take off. Now you invest into your business. Now you starting to get credit cards, small credit cards, $5,000 credit cards, $2,000 credit cards, $3,000 credit cards. Keeping up with the payments, paying them off on time. Now you building your payment, your business credit score, and you're building your personal credit score because you have you might be financing a car, you might be got a personal credit card that you understand that personal credit cards are for emergency purposes only. So you're only gonna use it for emergency. So you gotta set up and structure it the right way. So okay, you're gonna pay this bill and that bill with that because you got a $1,000 credit card and you're not supposed to use no more than $100. So you're gonna pay this $20 bill and this $60 bill with that credit card, so you can stay under your utilization rate each month. But you're gonna pay them each month on time, and it's gonna be auto pay, so you're gonna pay it off without missing a date. Boom! Now you're building your personal credit. Now you might go get you a secured loan, let that money sit in the bank account, pay it off yourself. Now you got a primary trade line. You might go finance a car. Now you got your auto trade line, and after 3 to 4 months, you're gonna go refinance that car. So now you got an auto trade line, auto primary trade line be reported to your credit report as paid off on your credit report, and you have, depending on which bank you go to, 3 to 6 months to start making payments on that new auto loan payments. This is how it goes. So now you're building your credit. Now you're getting credit cards. So now you, after a while, you start making start your brand and grew with your clothing line. Now you got $10,000-$20,000 in your business bank account. You didn't grew your personal your business credit score, pay that score, and pay that score. Now you can start getting major funding. You got money coming into your business bank account because you're making money with your clothing brand. You work at Walmart and Target, and you do YouTube. Listen, look how many streams of income that is right there. But you got people that's complaining about, oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, you do hair. Okay, boom. People gotta start having a boss mentality instead of a worker mentality. And what I mean about a worker mentality is, okay, I got a worker mentality is, I'm gonna do hair all my life. I'm gonna cut hair all my life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be hands-on doing something my whole life. Instead of saying, okay, I'm gonna create a business, hands-on, work hard, get my hands dirty, build it so I can start and hiring employees to do the exact same thing I've been doing my whole life. So I'm gonna build my YouTube content, my production company, and I'm gonna start hiring people to keep the ball rolling and keep the show going. I'm gonna hire beauticians. I'm gonna hire barbers. I'm gonna hire people to start helping me come up with ideas and designs for my clothing brand that can help. You gotta have a team, because once you grow, you can't do everything by yourself. You cannot do everything by yourself. You want to do everything by yourself because when you see outside looking in, you see all the negativity and all the mischief and all the things that's happening with people that's opening up businesses. So you try to figure out the safest route to go to still open up your own business, start your own business, and not have the same things happen. People breaking into your businesses, all different types of stuff, destroying your merch, stealing your merch, just people not right. It's a lot of people, because at the end of the day, people are human, and a lot of people aren't right in the mind. So That's why you see a lot of businesses fail. You see a lot of business partnerships fail. You see a lot of things come up and come down. Like, I don't want to be in that lane. So I feel as if, let me figure out the most lucrative and productive ways so I can start a business and not have to go through all those things. That's called using your cabeza, using your brain. So like I said, there's a lot of people that, okay, work a job. Sign up for school. Y'all need to understand that if you sign up for school, get financial aid, don't go to a university, go to a 2-year tech school or junior college, because you will get more money in refund. You're not, and you saving money on classes, books, and you saving money from staying on dorm. You get the same amount, but you saving money. So if you would have went to a 4-year university, you would have got the same amount as if you're going to that 2-year JUCO technical college. You're gonna get more money in refund. So I'll tell people, like, listen, finesse your education. Sign up for school. Go get FAFSA, get them unsubsidized loans and them subsidized loans. Max them out. Every 3 months, you'll be getting school checks. You'll get an education and a diploma at the time, and you'll get the bag that will help you start investing into getting a car, getting a home, starting your own business, and having funds continue to come in and work a job. So you're helping yourself, because no one's just going to be like, here you go. Go get this house. Go get this car. Here go $100,000 in your bank. Go invest. Nobody's going to do that. You have to make that happen on your own. And the longer you wait, the longer it's going to take for you to make it happen. Because a lot of people don't know you can do one thing at a time every day. And after 30 days, you'll be ahead of the game, way farther ahead of the game than somebody that didn't make it not to happen. Because they didn't make it to happen. They still stuck in the same place. So you want to start getting these things. You want to start getting your personal credit together. Start getting trade lines. Start getting primary trade lines. You want to finance a car. You want to now understand this. You can still buy a car, but always have that auto primary trade line on your credit report. So go finance that car to start building your the debt, payment history, and the age on your credit report, because the more money that you can show on your credit report that you can manage and pay down is what they want to see. They don't care, and it has to be at the time that you're trying to get a loan. A lot of people are afraid of debt. A lot of people don't want debt. A lot of people say, oh, I don't want no debt. Why would I want debt? Because the debt, the more you can show on paper that you can manage and pay down, is what allows you and what determines how much money they're going to lend you and how much money do you make. They don't want to see somebody with $6,000 in debt trying to apply for a $50,000 loan. No, they're not going to give you that. They don't know that you can manage money. And then they go, no, they don't know that. So people got to understand that the more debt that you have, that you can show that you can pay and manage and pay down, will help you get major funding. Mortgage loans, auto loans, credit cards, primary loans, installment loans, all these are the 5 primary trade lines that they need, that you're supposed to have to start getting major funding. So you start building your personal credit. You start getting your payment history together. Start making payments. Stop listening to these fake credit gurus and stop trying to dispute all of your collections off your credit profile, because when you dispute the collections off or those accounts off your credit profile, that debt is going to be gone, and you need that debt. And once you got no debt, now you got to start figuring out, how am I going to add debt? Where am I going to get this debt from? And we all know credit bureaus, banks, lenders, and groups, they want to see more primary trade lines than credit builder trade lines. So you got a credit profile filled up with credit builder trade lines, you're still going to have a hard time. And by you getting all those primary trade lines off your credit report, now you have to go get more primary trade lines. So your best bet is to keep them on them and just start paying them off. Open and start building your payment history back up. And I gave y'all the late payment sauce on how to get late payments reversed. I gave y'all all this information. I gave y'all the bankruptcy sauce, how bankruptcies are deleted off credit reports and why they are deleted off credit reports, because of the inaccurate information that they're reporting each time. A lot of people don't understand that when you file a bankruptcy, you're doing that with the courts, not the credit bureaus. The credit bureaus are the ones that's buying your information from LexisNexis, Sage.com. People don't know this, and once they do buy it, it's reporting inaccurate information, which allows you to dispute it and get that bankruptcy off of your credit report. But a lot of people don't know that information, and that's why I'm here to teach and preach credit, so we all can become successful entrepreneurs and self-made millionaires. So building a $500,000, $1 million credit profile is not hard on the business side. You got to start it with the personal side. You got to figure out and find what you want to do, what your niche is going to be, what your blueprint is, what your hustle is going to be. How you got to have multiple hustles. So you got to find more ways to start making quick cash. You might cut hair. You might got a cleaning company. You might do credit repair. You might do all these different things that generate streams of income that are hustles that's making you some money. Like, this is what people got to understand. A lot of people don't got that hustle bone in them, though. So they're not willing to sacrifice sleep. They're not willing to sacrifice relationships, time to make their life better. Because I see it as if either you're going to be in a relationship or you're going to work on yourself getting successful. Because 9 times out of 10 when you're in a relationship, your partner is not going to have the same will and wants as you. You rarely see people in relationships doing the exact same thing, working as a team, becoming successful together. You always got the man that wants to, okay, I'm going to say it like this. You always got one partner that wants to do more in life, and you got another partner that's content and just want to have fun. And it never meshes. When you both can want to do better in life, want to elevate, create generational wealth and financial freedom, and do things, but it never matches like that. And it's more than likely it's going to be the man that wants to do more and provide and do what he got to do, so his woman won't leave him, but she just wants to have fun and not understand that ain't nothing in life is free. Then once you go broke, spending all your money, impressing her and making her happy, she going to leave you. So it's a lose-lose situation, my people. Vice versa. It could be the woman and the man trying to have fun. It could be vice versa. It's a lose-lose situation. Don't let nobody hinder you from becoming successful because you love them so much that you just got to stick around. No. You only got one life to live. Forget them. There's more women out here than men. And for the women out there, y'all got to understand that y'all got to do better with yourselves. Y'all got to start understanding that all this, a man's supposed to take care of you. And you're a grown woman. You're a grown adult. More than likely with more than one child. With kids. You're supposed to take care of yourself so you can take care of your child as an adult. And man out there, I know we lay down with these women, but women change and become crazy. And sometimes it don't be our fault, but we got to do better too at picking and choosing who we deal with. Because that person can hinder you or help you become successful in life, or continue to hinder you and keep you in the same position in life. It's a lot of times your girlfriend or boyfriend might be jealous of you actually doing something successful in your life, and they're mad at themselves because they don't got nothing going on. And now they're mad. And now they don't want to be around you. That's a lot of situations that go on right here. You might want to become successful so much and work so hard that your spouse has nothing to offer and they distance themselves from you. Men do it and women do it. Like when men in relationships and they can't get nothing for their girlfriend, or they just break up with them so they ain't got to deal with all that. There's women who do it too. They ain't got nothing to offer and they know that man's just a great man. They gonna distance themselves from them because they don't want to see him as dead weight so instead of trying to work it out, they just distance themselves, which is ridiculous. Which is cool too, because now it gives us time to invest into our game plan, into our business, and become successful. And hopefully, somebody will stumble into our lives that wants to do the exact same thing, and we can continue to grow. But understand this. You got one life to live. Don't worry about the negativity. Don't worry about what people are saying, because the people who got something to say aren't doing too much or nothing in their lives. You got people out here that want to be drill rappers and drillers and run around just killing it and be rappers. Nah. Help your people out. Become successful. Start something. Think. Figure out with your situation, what could you do to better this situation? Because everybody got a situation, and there's something out there that you can do to reverse it and become successful with it. If you homeless, start making YouTube videos and showing people how you homeless and sleeping in your car, sleeping, whatever. If you in a messed up relationship, start blogging that. Whatever. Take advantage of the time and the money and the opportunity, because if you don't, you're going to look back and like, man, all these people made that money. All these people, a lot of people changed their life off of YouTube or investing in credit, and I could have had the opportunity to do the same thing, but I'm still in the same, and now it's too late. I'm 80, 90 years old, 70, even if you live that long, like, you never know. So let's start thinking more logical and making it happen. How to build a $500 to $1 million credit profile? Easy. Adding more debt, paying it off, which will raise your credit limits, which will allow you to get higher limit credit cards. You get you $100,000 business credit cards. That's $1 million. You get you $500,000 business credit cards. That's $500,000. You can liquidate that cash off the credit card. You can do whatever you want as long as you pay it off. And you can use credit cards to pay off credit cards. That's how the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor, because they're not willing to make the sacrifices. They don't have the information or resources to make it happen. All right, so we're going to get rich. We're going to become successful. We're going to start doing more investing. We're going to start coming up with new ideas and more blueprints and better improving and maturing our brains so we can start making better decisions in life. All right, so this is how you create a $500 to $1 million credit profile, building your credit, establish your credit, cleaning it, adding trade lines, adding debt, adding more payment history in age, and having a blueprint on what you want to do in life. All right, so shout out to all my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me, keep going. Y'all motivate me, keep dropping this sauce, and y'all motivate me, keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 101 Limit Gems is $1,000. But for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right? No screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in with the Crypto Tour in-person limited gems, $6,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money when we meet in person. All right? In these lessons, I will be hands-on teaching you every and anything that you need to know to succeed and win in life on credit, personal credit, business credit, methods, how to get loans, credit cards, lines of credit, how to become a successful entrepreneur, how to invest, cryptocurrency, and I will also give you the opportunity to become a certified credit consultant by the board, get your certificates, learn how to make your own primary trade lines, software, and everything that you need. All right, so make sure y'all tap in with the in-person limited gems, the Crypto Tour. Meet me in Texas or wherever I'm at. If I come to you, it's going to be an extra fee. So make sure y'all tapping in with that. Also, make sure y'all tapping into my credit mentorship, $2,500. I will be cleaning your credit, building your credit, personal and business, establishing and help you get your first loans, credit cards, lines of credit, and help you build your business. So make sure you're tapping in with that. Trade lines not included. You have to buy your own trade lines. Make sure y'all tap into the my Telegram, the Millionaire Network, and my Pato Millionaire Network, my Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, streamers, and content curators. We're going to do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, making money, having fun. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. I do all my freebies and giveaways, my IRL streaming, my dual streaming. We turn it up over there, so make sure you go follow my Twitch, King Hustle Live. Also, make sure you follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. Going crazy over there, turning it up, elevating, and growing, and having fun. Make sure you go follow my blog channels, No Rags, Just Riches, King Hustle Live, Milwaukee Made, King Hustle, and King Hustle 2.0. Make sure you go follow my clothing line on IG, Booscle Department. That's Hustle Department of French, dropping new joggers, apparels, and kid apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my IG, King Hustle X10. Make sure you go follow my Rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Make sure you go follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. I will make sure you go follow my motivation channel, Motivation to Millions. I will be starting my podcast today, so make sure y'all tapping in with that. Make sure y'all getting y'all lessons, and make sure y'all staying tuned. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will be going live later on tonight, creating a beat, recording a song, and dropping it. So make sure y'all tap in with that. And with that being said, man, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down to any of these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.